Hello everyone, it's your boy Genius out at the range today, and if it looks like I have a RXM slide on a Bull Armory lower, that's because indeed that's what I have. So I did a little short on this, and one of the commenters said, well, does it function? And so I said I'm about to find out. I literally meant that. And so before I do that, I want to address a few things. I want to say that the reason I'm doing this right now, because one of the commenters asked. I really didn't have any intention of coming out here and actually trying this out. I was just trying to make a cute little short, if I'm being honest. One thing you're going to get on this channel is real. And if you don't already know that, you're going to know that after today, okay? So the reason I decided to have this conversation with the RXM slash Bull Armory lower here is because of the grief that I caught in the comment section over my opinion of the Ruger RXM. And even in so much that some of the commenters, should I say, have already emailed me or commented in the comments section apologizing for the grief that they gave me because they went in the store with every intention of buying it, and after holding it and racking the slide and pulling the trigger, they decided not to buy it and immediately felt remorse for the grief that they gave me. Now, most of it, even when they gave me grief, was cordial, but there was a lot of just hateful stuff, in so much that YouTube will sometimes recommend that you either block or mute a certain person because of the hateful comments over an inanimate object. But let me ask you a question. So you're always going to have those Ruger fanboys, them H&K, Glock, Walther. You're always going to have a fanboy of a certain a brand of firearm. I'm a CZ fanboy. If you've watched the channel very long, you know that's true. It would hurt my soul for CZ to release a new pistol and it not function. It genuinely would. But I would have to report that it didn't function. I would have to, right? I mean, it's my obligation as a reviewer. I need for you to trust me, right? But why a channel like mine has not caught on more than it has, I think I have an idea, because I'm not theatrical, my camera shots, and I don't have drones coming in. I'm just an average shot at best, right? I'm just not theatrical. And so I think that's probably got a lot to do with it. But I would want to, the reason I started this channel is because I got sick and tired of, oh man, one of my favorite brands is releasing a new gun, and I would watch all these reviews and literally never see a negative review on it. And so I would go out and buy it, and it would be a piece of crap, and the people in the stores like, yeah, bro, this thing's a piece, man. I figured you would know that. No, bro, there's not a single bad review on it on YouTube. I started this channel for that very reason. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever saved up your money? Maybe squirreled a little bit away. Maybe went and cashed your check on the way home Friday and wasn't completely honest with your wife about how much you made. You snuck $400 or $500 to the side, and you went to the store and you bought a gun that all the YouTubers was raving and carrying on about. Or maybe they wasn't. Maybe you didn't even watch a YouTube video. Maybe you just went and bought it because you wanted it, and you got it home and it sucked, or it malfunctioned, or it wasn't that great. How did you feel about that? You know what? If you felt angry, if you felt sad, if you felt like you wasted your money, I know that feeling. I've been there. But guess what? I'm still there because I buy my own guns. So the very way that you feel when you go and you squirrel that money away and you sneak off when you get your paycheck on Friday and you buy your new favorite gun and it ain't all that, or maybe it malfunctions and you're angry about it, I'm angry too, because I bought this gun with my own money. Why you would not want to see a review from someone who bought the gun with their own money and would have the same reaction you would have if it ain't that great is beyond me. Why you would want to hear something from someone who got the gun for free, who obviously has an interest in saying nice things about the gun and not giving you all the complete truth. Now, did the RXM function? Sure, it had no problems. I had no problems with the gun. It did fine for me. Is it worth $400? No. Is it great? Is it all the things that some of the first YouTubers that got it said? It's none of those things. And there's no way, with me having watched some of those guys for years, knowing their taste, knowing their abilities, knowing the training they had and have had, there's no way they could have said those things and being completely honest about it. They're being persuaded because they get the gun for free. Well, I don't, and I just wanted to put that out there. If you go out, you buy a gun, and it's not that great, why are you angry? Why? Because that's your hard-earned money you spent on that gun. I'm spending my hard-earned money to buy these guns and the ammunition to do these reviews. So when it ain't great, I'm just as angry as you are. And that should be what you want. So let's find out if this Bull Armory, it chambered one. Let's find out if this RXM slide will function on this Bull Armory lower here. I'm going to assume that the dot is still on. It may not be, but I zeroed this on the Magpul lower yesterday, but let's see what happens. Ain't but one way to find out, as they say. Okay. I thought it felt a little tight. I didn't count them off. What was it, about 5 maybe? That it did not eject the spent casing. Why it is it put 7 or 8 without an issue, I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do is drop a few drops of oil in here and try it again. What do you think? It kind of, sort of, semi works. I don't know. Let's see. So the only thing that I did different was I had the Bull Armory magazine, which is basically a Glock style, Glock 19 magazine. I put the P-Mag in here. I don't think that was the issue. I did put a couple of drops of oil in here, as this slide has not been oiled. But that's all I did. I don't know. Let's see if it behaves any differently with the P-Mag. Seems like it slammed down a little better. I don't know. I kind of had high hopes for it. I really like the way this feels in my hand versus the RXM. Well, it locked back on the mag. I did the dip of death. Not sure if you saw that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It seemed like after it got that first round out of the way, maybe the magazine was real tight from having been fully loaded. It ran the rest of them. I don't know. I mean, I probably wouldn't. Given that the RXM has not malfunctioned, I don't know that I would, and or neither has the Bull Armory axe cleaver malfunctioned. I probably wouldn't, but you know, it's safe and seems fun. So if you want to do it to have a little fun, nothing wrong with that. Just goofing off a little bit because I did promise one of the viewers that I would see if it would function or not. And, kind of, sort of, not really sure. Either way, thanks for watching. And I just wanted to address, you know, like, look, I was not being belligerent about the RXM in no way, shape, or form. Not even a little bit. I was not being immature. I wasn't out here, oh man, this thing's a piece of junk, dude. You know, I wasn't doing any of those things. I was giving my honest, mature, adult opinion about it. And I could only expect that people would be mature in the comment section with their, yeah, you can disagree and still be mature. And that's fine. We can all disagree, and that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to let you know that I buy my own guns. So if it ain't what I expect it should be, I'm going to be just as angry as you would be when you're spending your own money. So I just wanted to say that. Wanted to kind of have a little fun with this thing. change up the videos a little bit and not be quite so serious. But either way, glad you're watching today. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you know Jesus Christ is your Savior. Make sure you consider supporting me over on Patreon, $5 a month. I'll have a donation tab on my website, gsquaredtactical.com, pretty soon, if not already. And as always, thanks again for watching, and to God be the glory.